Okay, so today is Saturday, July 11th. We have an Instagram Live flash sale next Friday, so about a week from right now. And this is when I start to prepare for the flash sale. And I thought I would take you along this journey because it's a lot. And I realized that a lot of people did not know what an Instagram Live sale was or how much work it takes to prepare for one. So, welcome to the behind the scenes. Welcome to the behind the scenes of my Instagram Live flash sales. So at this point, I had already designed all of the products I wanted to sell this month and ordered them way in advance so they had a lot of time to arrive before the day of the flash sale. My Patreon supporters have already seen all of these products because they get exclusive sneak peeks, but right now I'm still taking product shots and photos for me to promote on Instagram for the rest of the week up until the sale. For bigger things like prints and cards, I have them all prepackaged and ready to be put together with orders. This will always happen. Of course, it's like 5 days until the sale and I decide I want to make something new. So I'm designing a new sticker sheet right here and I'm making it after work, preparing it for the flash sale. But that is the fun of these things, is that if I have a creative burst of energy, I will go ahead and do it and add it, because the more products there are, the more fun these sales are. The other thing that we always have at these flash sales are my old, damaged, or mistake products that I keep in this bin on my inventory shelf. So every time I'm making product and there's a small error, I throw it in here. Sometimes when I'm cleaning the studio, I find really old products and I'll just throw it in there too. Then I go through this basket every month and I decide what I'm going to add to the flash sale. A lot of the time they're still in good condition, but because I don't want them, I sell them at a discount. So for these flash sales, I bring in this big fold-out table into my studio and I open it up. I put a tablecloth just so it looks nice, because we've used these tables for so many things, including all of the markets and events that we used to do in the past 2 years, which, to be honest, Instagram Live sales have pretty much replaced for us. It allows us to do it from home. We don't have to pack cars. We don't have to do hours and hours of setup and breakdown. There's no booth fees. So we've really taken a liking to this method. As I'm going through all of my products and figuring out what I'm going to sell, making new stuff and finding old stuff that I want to get rid of, I start bringing them all to the table and kind of organizing them, but I know that I'll probably do a better arrangement as I figure out more details of the sale. Once the majority of the products have already been decided on and are set up, I go over to my computer. I have this little spreadsheet that I designed in Google Docs where it helps me designate a code for each product or product pack that I have for the sale, as well as their retail cost and their special sale price. I don't really have a system for the codes other than they're pretty much acronyms. It might not be super accurate, but it's at least something that I might be able to remember as we're going over codes when we package the orders in the end. Then I print out the spreadsheet just because it's a little bit easier to have it physically on hand, that we can refer back to it during the sale if we need to, and as well as when we're packaging orders. The next thing I do is log into my Square account in my web browser. This is actually the credit card reading service that we used to use when we did markets and events. I go to the Items tab and I create a new item for every product that we're going to sell during the sale. Although Square has a higher processing fee compared to other platforms, the reason why I use it is because it allows me to email invoices to my customers, and it accepts most credit cards. The other really big reason why I started using Square for these flash sales is that it allows me to create my own SKU for each item, which stands for stock keeping number, which normally is randomly generated if you're running an online store. But because I'm able to designate my own SKU, I then use those codes that I designed in the spreadsheet and I copy and paste it over to Square. So that way when I check out everyone's orders, I can type in the code that I associated with the product and it will come up as the item listing. This will make more sense later on in the video when you watch us process orders. Once each item has its own code, I write them on little scraps of paper, which is what you see during the sale. I flip them over to reveal the code. That way it's an even playing field and everyone can see the code all at the same time and no one's cheating to get something before someone else, because that has happened before. I also write the sale price next to the code just in case people don't hear me or if they come in late to the sale. I will also write the retail cost and slashing it out so people can understand what value they're getting during these special flash sales. The last thing we need to prep before the sale is printing out these little form slips that I created in Illustrator. It's just a box with lines, but this is for Johnny to fill out as people join the sale and make purchases. These are basically people's shopping carts. He puts the Instagram username in the box and writes down the codes as they commented throughout the duration of the sale. And the very last thing that we do before the day of the sale is rearrange the studio so that way we can run it as smoothly as possible, and I get the table set up with all of the items laid out in their proper space with their codes attached to them. I take that pile of codes that I had written on scrap pieces of paper and I put them on top of the product, but the day of the sale I will hide them or flip them over because I like to flip them over during the sale. Also, doing this table setup a couple days earlier helps me see if there's any errors that I've made, or if I missed a product that I need to make a code for, or if there's just any last minute changes that I now still have time to make. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick little sweep over. That is the new product section. It kind of actually goes in order of like oldest to newest products. It's now the morning after the sale, and before I do anything else, I like to clear off the table that we use, put all of the products away, and that way we can use the table to package orders. Side note, July was actually the first time we held a flash sale in the evening, and the one thing that I did like about doing it at night was that we decided to not do anything after the flash sale, and to be honest, it gets really exhausting, so we decided to just call it a night after the sale, and we saved all of the order fulfilling duties till the following morning. My other secret weapon is using Google Surveys as my checkout form. This is where customers will add their contact and mailing info, and I can also add important information regarding the flash sale, such as if they want tracking for their shipment, and also including invoicing instructions. Google Forms has this really nice feature where it can take all of the responses that you get from your form or survey and you can export it into Google Sheets. Looking at everyone's responses on a spreadsheet makes things a lot easier to stay organized, and I can then color coordinate or do other things in order to track who has paid, who I'm waiting on payment, whose orders I've packaged, whose have shipped, and so on. Now I go back into my Square account and I can actually customize the invoice template so it says that it's for the July flash sale, and I can add a little message to everyone saying thank you, as well as letting them know that if they don't pay within 48 hours, their order gets canceled. Now I can start creating new invoices for each of the customers. This is where inputting all of the items previously with their designated SKU and code number comes in handy, because now I can type in the codes that we had written down for each customer's shopping cart, and it comes up automatically as an item because we have attached the code to the SKU. Just watch the screen and it makes more sense than what I'm saying. I also use those checkout forms that Johnny fills out during the sale to keep track of different steps of the process that each customer is in. I also like to star who is a part of the Patreon squad and circle who gets free shipping based on their tier that they're in. This is because Patreon actually gets 24-hour early access to some of the new products, and so I go back to that post that I made on Patreon and I make sure to combine what they claimed there with anything that they claimed during the actual live flash sale. And then it's just a matter of creating an invoice for every person that came to the flash sale, typing out each code that Johnny had written down, hoping that we hadn't made any mistakes, but if not, we definitely let the customers know to let us know if the invoices seem incorrect to them. For Square's invoicing system, what's nice is that you're required to attach an email address to it, so as soon as you're done completing the invoice form, it'll email it to the customer right away, and they have the option to add any sort of debit or credit card to pay. I give the stack of printed invoices to Johnny, and he goes into my inventory shelf and starts compiling all of the orders together. I'm also doing this too, so it helps to speed up our process, but I'm also restocking products that we might have sold and I didn't have inventory of, so that's why you'll see my silhouette machine going off and creating more planner stickers that we sold. Johnny will put the compiled products together with their invoice on the table, and I will go ahead and package them and we get them ready for weighing and we can create their shipping label after. Not everyone gets a shipping label, it's mainly for items that are over 3 ounces and anyone that requested to have tracking on their shipment. All of the other orders that are under 2 ounces will go in a regular envelope and I will stamp them accordingly, but the fun thing is that I get to write everyone's names and addresses, which I enjoy doing. I also use those invoices, like I said, to double check that all of the products are correct before packaging them. Everyone also gets one of my business cards as well as a thank you card, which comes with a postcard artwork on the back. And I throw in a bunch of freebie paper planner stickers for everyone, because I have a lot. Please enjoy this packaging montage. Being that the flash sale is over the weekend, it works out perfectly because by the time we are done invoicing, receiving payment, packaging, and all of that stuff, we can ship out on Monday. Thank you so much to everyone who ordered, or even if you just came to hang out. Seriously, it means so much. We have so much fun with these flash sales. It's something that we started during quarantine in order to make more business, more sales during a time where we couldn't physically see each other, and now it's become our new thing, I feel like, and we definitely enjoy it and appreciate that you enjoy it as well, getting all of these deals and for us to get out new product and old product and to share with you stuff that we're really excited about. Super huge thank you to the Gucci gang who are my supporters on Patreon, because they're the reasons why I got to try new products like sticky notes, and I'll be doing more things like washi tape and notepads and a lot of other exciting things coming for the rest of the year. Because of them, I have the financial stability to move forward and to be a full-time freelancer. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can say that now, but it's thanks to them and it's thanks to you guys who come and support in any way possible. Even just watching this video is a form of support, and I'm very, very grateful. And I say it a lot, but I feel like it's never enough. But thank you, big mahalos to all of you. If you missed out on this month's flash sale, don't worry, all of the new products are now on my website, which is newly updated, so please go check it out. I worked really hard on it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram to find out when the next one will be. I always announce it at least a week before, so you can plan accordingly, and I will spam it so you know what day it is and what time it is. I don't want you to miss it for sure. And if you're worried about products ever selling out, or you just want early access, that's where Patreon comes in. Everyone there, even the $1 tier, gets 24-hour early access to all of the new products every single month for every month's shop update. And most of the time, their reward includes one of the new products that I'm launching. And so if you want to guarantee get new products and also get things like exclusive products, free shipping, discounts to my website, and so much more, definitely check out Patreon. I care so much about the gang that's there, and I really put in a lot of time, work, and love and effort into everything that goes there. So if that's something you'd like and are interested in, please go check out that page. But also, if you don't have the financial stability to do something like that, I completely understand, but maybe consider subscribing here on YouTube, because I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized someday. It'd be so nice to be able to make money from YouTube as well. And being that I am going full-time in less than a week, anything helps. So please support me on all of my platforms if you can. It comes with a big virtual hug from me and virtual cups of coffee and virtual glasses of wine. So thank you so much again for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, if you have any questions, definitely comment below and I'll be sure to answer them. I know that we're still figuring this out and we try our best to get it faster and smoother every single time as well. So let us know, give us your feedback. This is definitely not something that I invented either, so try it out. If you have an online store, if you have a lot of product, if you have a lot of oopsies and mistakes that you're just holding on for no reason, but you think someone would want them for just a couple of dollars, that's a really great way to use these flash sales too. Again, thank you so much. I'm going to leave you now. Have a great rest of your day.